Okay, so this is a somewhat new video in the sense that I didn't create one of this structure. My previous video of this format, which is me talking to the screen, is literally the Jalta video where I wrote Jalta and I cut down an 18-minute video to about 3 minutes of actual footage because the rest of the shit is cringe shit. Yeah, this video basically be more of like an update to my life. So yeah, basically this is like my end of my second week in poly. Technically it's third week, but my first week was induction program. All I did was like first day was to introduce to our class slash group, and then followed by like a 3-hour introduction to like the School of Engineering. So like there'll be people talking. For the second day, it was more or less slightly better, where we were tasked to create rope climbing robot. I'll be slapping on the footage right here, like right on screen. I'm just blocked my face. So basically we're supposed to create this rope climbing robot, which was relatively simple. Third day was like a motivational speech by a former student from Neon Poly, and then Thursday was the outdoor adventure camp where we high elements basically and some team bonding activities, and Friday was a no school day. Evening we had like a clubbing activity, and it was all the way to 11 PM, and I don't want to stay so late in school, and basically that day I just stayed home and did nothing. Week 2 was when my actual lessons began. It was relatively fun, I guess, and then week 3 was also lessons. I'll be having week 4. Apparently there'll be like a BCR, business continuity response or something like that. I don't remember what BCR stands. Basically it's e-learning days, and my week 4 and out of the entire week, about the last 2 days will be taken up for BCR. I wouldn't mind e-learning, but the thing is that it means that it will eat up my lessons, and because Friday is computer programming, I basically lost my computer programming lessons, so I'm basically screwed. On to like some stuff I would like to get off my mind. One main issue I had was the fucking second week. I had Japanese classes in the 6 to 8 PM time slot, and when I finished I was walking down the stairs. So when I walked in the stairwell, the first thing I smelled was smoke. First things first, Neon, or at least MOE has a guideline where every single school or educational institute has a no smoking policy, and like if you try to circumvent that, it's kind of fucking stupid. It kind of shocked me. I was like, holy shit, someone's actually smoking in the stairwell. Instinctively I held my breath, held it, and then walked down the stairwell, and I saw this random ass faggot smoking there in the fucking stairwell. He just looked at me like, sup? I was like, okay, ignore. I'm just gonna walk down as quickly because I was holding my breath and I don't have the lung capacity of some gold medalist swimmer, okay? Seriously, dude, smoking in school. I know some people have their own addictions, like, but don't circumvent it and don't fucking ruin other people's lives. There's really a policy that states that there's no smoking allowed. It's fucking stupid. I'm not too sure what the school can do, so I was like, okay, fuck it, walk it, ignore. But I'm not too sure. Like, what I'm saying is that don't smoke in like a place that specifically specifies not to smoke. I'm here to study and get my diploma. I'm not here to get cancer. Okay, if you want to get cancer, that's your choice. It's not my choice to get cancer, so just do it somewhere else. So like the 3rd of May, I had Engineering Mathematics 1 after my Engineering Mathematics 1 tutorial lecture. So lecture after tutorial. Kind of illogical, but apparently that's how they planned it out. Also one problem is that because lectures and tutorials, it's not necessary that you have the same lecturer in a sense. Let's say if your lecturer and tutor are different, if they're different pays, you're fucked. And because like my case, my tutorial before the lecture, the things we do in tutorial are usually faster than the lecture itself. It's basically you do the work with your prior knowledge and then you learn again. EG1 or Engineering Mathematics 1 is basically secondary school mathematics. Okay, back to the story. Thursday, my tutorial is relatively quick, so like I have 2 hours, but because this questions in assigned were like 5. So I ended up doing the 5 questions in the span of 45 minutes, marked it, and then the tutor was like, okay, you guys can leave once you're done. So we left. I left with another classmate from the same group, and then we were like, okay, what should we do? Because we had 1 hour to our lecture, we ended up like sitting somewhere and like eating. We had like the second lunch of the day. We were waiting for 1 hour, and then after that we proceeded to the lecture. And then the lecturer was like, okay, today we're gonna finish learning quadratics. And the thing was that quadratics only had like a really small section at the end, so it was like, what, 15 minutes? And then she was like, okay, hey guys, you're done. you may go. And we looked at the time at fucking 3:15. We're supposed to end at like 4 o'clock. So like we're like, what the shit? We released us half an hour earlier and the only thing we came in for was just to get our attendance marked, because we basically learned whatever she taught us during the tutorial while the tutor was trying to explain how some of the questions were done. Tuesday I will be having an Engineering Mathematics 1 test, and the thing is I really learned 2 chapters. It was domain range quadratics. Quadratics only comprises of like what the quadratic formula, which is minus plus minus square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a, and the completing the square, which is just using the identity bullshit, and then sketching of graphs. So basically a recap of my O-levels, elementary mathematics. I guess that's about it for this video. I'll be stopping here. Yep, I'll just sync it in post. Bye.